team, everyone just says like, "Wow, so good." Let me take a quick look at this.
Emily, if you are playing Ambessa Jungle, what do you want as your mid laner? You want an AD?
It is actually crazy that we have fucking
chain CC. Like I can get on top of someone
Jarvan, Pantheon, Zinzao, Wukong. Like
you already
you gotta go Zaheem Jungle's
Is going to
crazy.
pull out main, but
And of course, you're gonna get Rumble,
Basu
Kasante.
has members that are been up to the challenge thus far. So taking out.
Wait a minute. Wait, why did they ban Bard?
FlyQuest bot lane to have that kind of super,
You think it's Nico mid?
Members carries, and he definitely supports that really kind of
that
screw over
real?
jungle carry Ambessa. So you don't want to play into a polymorph if you're Ambessa and you're looking at, you know,
or like Nami bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, they banned
don't want that
Ziggs,
to stop you. Now
Azir, Talia,
what FlyQuest is going to do,
Cassio.
as we already mentioned, that Nico can still go bot, and they are saving that.
Why last week?
For
oh.
last, so we'll see where things shake out for them. Corki, kind of the old reliable, locked in for Sven down there. Also pretty powerful laner.
There. Okay, and so we do get the Nico support revealed here with the Galio lock-in. I guess you can still, if you want to, Flowers, leave that door open for support Galio.
There's a possibility.
Yeah.
That door is...
And the Nico 1-2 punch is that massive ace fights off over on
Jhin?
the other side for FlyQuest. Last pick of their draft.
So in their first series
What?
that we were looking at, he
It's
had
Kasante
absolute insane Jhin
Ambessa
performance
Galio?
there. But I'm looking at C9's comp, and I'm just seeing so much CC layering and setup potential for
Well, I know he's played
the
it
main
before.
damage dealer.
To success for able to get the better.
Also need to see how, I guess not even hot take, but going into the season, I was like, APA could be such a good setup, kind of that Galio to accompany
Why are they
the
so
Ambessa.
close to
On
each
the other
other?
side, you have the Rise for the Zahen.
So they can hear the other team.
Adjusted spine for team fighting. And Bessa ult
Remember
with
these
Galio
bands
ult on
fly
top of
this game.
You can go...
And no mercy.
He knows he's got that target on his back.
Dude, this is a nice thing. Dude, why is the pause longer than the actual game? What the
I started
fuck?
doing international events. I have never heard about that. Like growing up in a cornfield,
They
that
play in the
doesn't exist.
closet.
Not real.
Yeah, I do use WhatsApp to
Freaks
talk to friends from other
Basement.
countries just because it's
Looking
like,
pretty nice.
you know, the thing that they use.
Also, Jat is a total Apple shill. Like,
Yeah, what?
just pushing the
I don't know
Apple
about this.
propaganda. Like, that is crazy. You're trying to make people feel the
Oh.
FOMO that is this totally convoluted. Like, oh, you're not in the blue text.
Yeah.
You gotta
Still not
buy-
fixed, the audio
you gotta buy
issue?
an Apple phone. Oh my
Oh,
God.
God.
They got him hook, line, and sinker.
know.
He is in deep.
I
It
will
took
say,
like 4
regardless of
bosses
what
game
messaging
1.
app
No
I have, despite
fucking
the fact that I have
way,
a
dude.
pretty good relationship with my parents,
Damn.
I don't talk to them as often as I should.
Well,
Well,
thankfully
you
the
should tell
game
them
is...
to tune into this game now because
know.
we're finally back live on the Rift. Let's see what we get here. I'm so glad the audio issues are fixed. Both of our junglers are starting on the lead.
Flowers
Flowers
jinx
just-
it.
Nah, I would actually guess because, you know, the first Scuttle Crabs are mirrored. We're not going to get a fight over them. If your bot lane is getting pushed in, then usually you just go to the top crab instead. And
Yeah, but I want to dream.
Yeah, you got to wait for that third one, buddy. Don't worry. We're going to put we'll put a timer up
Oh,
there. We'll get
APA
the
is missing
trust
CS.
side as pushing lane. See what Blabber does, assuming
I'm glad
he's gonna
APA is
go
playing Galio, not like
right over to the
Anivia,
bottom
dude.
Scuttle Crab,
But,
though. Should be able to grab his first, and then
who the fuck was it?
assuming that Griffin
Don't pick Anivia.
is going to go the other side.
And actually built like
Meanwhile, in the
normal
mid
human on it.
lane, APA
Oh yeah,
is
yesterday,
taking,
CB low.
a decent amount of damage here on Galio. You have
They
to
actually
trade
built
your health
Malignance
for
on
CS,
Anivia,
but
not Seraphs.
Quad is doing a very good job. Nice, healthy CS
But
lead
as
for
he-
himself. Taking a lot
Okay.
of opportunities to harass the
These
Galio
miss
as
each
well.
other?
And the Scuttle Crab
Here we
fight is
go.
actually happening.
Oh, man, I told you,
Oh.
Kobe, you just have
Baja's
to believe.
bot-
Okay,
oh,
Griffin's going
Baja's
to
prio,
start
but
this fight
Cork-
off here a little bit, but
Nico's not
Blabber
there.
with a much faster burst at the very start. They
No,
want
never
to
mind, that's
try
not
to get in
Corki,
there.
that's the
Griffin
fucking
can be
Nico.
taken down to 200 HP.
Oh!
Blabber stays alive.
They get the
First
kill?
blood over to APA.
But has no
Quiet now as they
mana.
try to escape C9. HP.
What?
Much
Okay,
faster.
I thought
Believe. Okay,
I was looking at the
Griffin's
minimap.
going-
I thought Nico or recalled, and that was
To
Corky.
start this fight off here a little bit.
I didn't realize there's
Blabber
Nico
from
in
much
still
faster at the
there.
very start. They want to try to get in there as
Oh my
Griffin's gonna be
god.
taken down.
Dude,
Blabber
APA missed the
from
fucking like...
at the very start. They want to try to get in there.
Oh, he lands
Griffin's
the charm
gonna be
release.
taken down to 200 HP. Blabber stays alive. First blood over to APA.
Nice dodge by Blabber.
Try to escape C9. Blabber and the Crabbers.
Hey, he gets double crab,
Yep,
dude.
he had his team there to back him
Damn,
up.
Griffin loses
Nico
both
Root
buffs.
coming out
Oh
of
my god,
Vulcan
Gallo got
there
both buffs.
as well.
APA
Blabber
Nivea,
secures
dude,
the
listen, I'm
crab.
just saying.
He thus far is winning the
Everyone's like,
crab
oh, they picked
wars,
Rise.
Kobe.
It's okay, we have a
It's really
Nivea.
unfortunate for Griffin too, because if you lose the first two, you're already going to be significantly behind in experience.
Oh,
you know,
and
even before the third
Crowd
one
is
comes.
respawning.
So it is looking very good for Cloud9 in a world that revolves around crabs. Really though, jumping on the fight and just bursting Griffin down was the very big deal here. You know, Vulcan was talking a lot of chat early on before the game even started during the pause, you know, about the prowess there of Nico, but definitely huge influence there. APA and Vulcan.
We'll see if the junglers
my ice
want
melted
to take
already.
advantage of that as APA kind of puts on a little harass.
Record, we're getting
Here
double
we
Scuttle
go.
Crab,
Record,
4-2.
we're getting double Scuttle, 4-2 for LCS lock-in teams.
Yeah, double Scuttle is looking good. That is,
Yeah.
remember the stats for just getting the third crab was only like a 42% win rate? Just with the little data that we do
Okay.
have, so
nice
far,
body
but
block with the
double
Nico
Scuttle,
clone.
That's huge.
Okay, Cryogen and Masu trying to fight their way back out from underneath the shadow of the tier 1 turret where they've been trapped this entire time, but Sven and Vulcan still just fine right now. Cryogen low enough on HP that the Alistar doesn't really want to continue trying to walk up and take damage. Sven's going to go ahead and go for the recall angle here. Masu and Cryogen.
A quick reprieve as we see Gekko's clearing out the Vulcan, just continuing to...
For APA to get the kill credit. If Galio gets the early money, then Galio is
Dragon
getting
as
early
well?
bombing sender, which is going to go into an
He
early
has
hollow
upgrade
radius,
smite,
which
so
means your
in
mid
theory,
will be able to join you.
the King should not be able to
on
contest
Dark
this.
Seal plus his well. Oh yeah, totally.
Wait, how long is
Never
this
mind.
pause?
Basically, the
Oh, it's not that long.
It's making a beeline for it right now, so it's gotta be Blabbers because he got the previous two crabs.
What was
So
that Scuttle Crab
unfortunately,
thing?
we're not gonna get a battle over this Scuttle Crab.
yeah.
But as
really
you can
liked our
see,
graphic,
we
though.
still gotta use these. Our graphics team
Our
made some
graphics
beautiful.
team absolutely smurfed this when me and Kobe wanted this request. So thank you, LCS graphics team. You guys are amazing.
Ooh, flash in the bottom
Shout
right.
out.
Cryogen and Masu looking to make their move on Sven. The Corky escapes, 200 HP remains.
FlyQuest shelves able to push this wave in.
Well,
get
they're gonna try to
some
dive this?
turret gold for themselves.
We're
I
not
mean,
done yet.
they're
Sven's about
Okay,
to die.
Sven
Cryogen
flashes
goes in for
out.
dive, needs
He's
to
gonna
stun
dive.
him up here, get that trample. Sven
Look how
still
fast he
escaping
is,
for now,
dude.
but Cryogen
Holy shit.
just knocks that Corky over. Vengeance for having to listen to the Gatling gun.
Oh yeah, they were not happy about that pause. They're gonna get more than turret plate money too. The dive, I like that dive. Really nicely done. He's doing heavy carrying. It's unfortunate. Yeah, okay. Last hit had to go to Cryogen, but you take.
I was
that
still
any day,
worth.
you know. Very
Then I lost,
interested to
yes.
See if Masu and Cryogen. They decided another look at it. We saw it start up and then getting your fourth shot. He goes grenade into fourth shot, gets the burst, and he's like, Cryogen, you can
It's all
finish the
you.
job. He's got his trample.
Yeah, House is
boom,
so fucking
gets the impact.
fast, dude.
Recognition of when they can go in. Cryo,
What the
what
fuck?
he's brought, how aggressive they've been. He kind of credits to
Oh.
Masu, and now Griffin's here.
Yeah,
They bought bad.
And Cryogen as well, such a young player.
I mean, I know people were shitting on Sven and
much
Vulcan
ahead of
last
him, you have
year.
to think, and
Yeah.
Going for his flash there. Now he's going to have Hex Flash for Alistar, still very useful.
Yep.
And approaching his level 6.
It's crazy, like,
So we'll
when
see
now that
about
Boostio's
the
gone, like,
fight
I feel like the
over vision
support
on
pool's,
bottom
like,
side. Control wards still
it's just
stand here.
whatever.
Nice defensive control wards for FlyQuest, just in the upper Fey lights and their Tri-Brush, so they feel pretty secure about that one. And Griffin just gets to go for his reset. Blabber, however, still is going to have his jungle lead. So Blabber on the Mbessa will retain the early CS lead from those extra crabs, and we'll take a look at the top side
Okay.
of the map. as
Here we go.
bottom
You
side-
knock him forward, but is that even good?
Another fight as they want to try to turn things around here with a Pop Blossom and Cryo.
I don't even think Sven needed to, like, Valkyrie back. He just kept
Really
going.
nice backs, but no, that at level 5 for Cryogen. He cannot pop that Unbreakable Will to keep himself alive.
And Griffin, while I was looking at the minimap, he had already been kind of going over to the grubs, and so he immediately takes one of them and the Scuttle Crab up there, but gets out immediately because the play was actually so fast on bottom side that you can't stick around and take the rest of those because you know Blabber's going to reset and get back to the opposite side of the map.
Queen junglers.
Oh wait,
right
never.
now
Blabber
is
has
pretty
full item
magical.
completed.
A
Yeah,
lot
he
of
can't
extra,
contest that.
so honestly,
Dragon.
first, you know, like so now also is level 6, so it's kind of hard on both sides. So maybe they just move in and they force it and try and get their vision coverage here through the river first.
Okay, there's our Sundered Sky for Griffin being completed. You could also see the Kanik Rookern fully done now in the top lane for Thanatos. That's kind of like the big sigh of relief item for anybody laning against Rumble. That's where you start to just be able to use the shield to shrug off the aggressive Flame Spitter trading. And honestly, Thanatos is totally happy with how this lane is going so far. I mean, you're a couple waves up in farm, feeling good. Okay, Griffin tries to go in for the flash into the dreaded return.
Griffin's going in on fucking Nico. Oh, Galio as well. Oh, APA. I mean, Quad's fucked. I think Quad's in no man's land.
Cryogen out. Quad makes his way into the fight, but now he's got to try to retreat. He can't.
Dude, that's actually fucking like. Look at this. I didn't even notice the Galio ult on top of the Nico ult and the Zaheen ult.
Vulcan gets the kill onto Griffin.
It was actually kind of sick, dude.
Is able to go in.
Like all the ults were like layered on top of each other.
Is completely untouched here too. And as you already talked about, Kobe.
Yeah, they used everything to try to kill
so
Nico. That's
long as the
crazy,
comes
dude.
down on top of them. Quad.
And
yeah, I mean, it
Cloud9 gets
flashing in
a dragon.
to secure the kill. Remember how that last series this time, but Cloud9 have been so good. Wow.
What the fuck?
It was supposed
so good that it would be a little bit of a different story here this time. But Cloud9 have been so good. Wow.
I don't think.
He was drawing the pathway that he wanted to take.
Rumble.
He laid out the red carpet for himself.
Holy shit.
To go back home by his turret.
For the safety of the turret. All right, a little bit of an unlucky misclick there from Gakgos to lose his Rumble ult for a whole lot of nothing. Problem is, there's the top lane might be covered in red.
Dude, I mean, the bot lane is getting so gigafucked, dude.
Advantages for C9 in every single individual role, and you can see at the top of your screen, there's still not the mid lane quest completed for Quad. So FlyQuest is starting to fall behind pretty significantly.
And the big swap in that river skirmish that FlyQuest ended up starting themselves is that going into the Drake fight, I thought Masu was in the best position, right? Because he was the only one who had a gold lead over his opponent going in. Now Sven, I think it bumped up almost to 1K now at about 800 gold. So that was a really big gold swing.
I like what Blabber is doing, you know, continue to push the lead. He's got the jungle lead, he's got mid push, he's got bottom side push. Go in, go for the invade, steal away the blue buff here. Really keep FlyQuest out of it, keep that pressure on. Cloud9 just looks so
and this Galio is so mega fed, no?
Again, does not bode well here for FlyQuest.
And remember, C9 chose FlyQuest as their opponent. After the best of 3 that we got to see last week, clearly they were feeling confident to pick these guys to go up against them here in the first round of brackets. And so far, so good here in game number 1, as we are just about a minute away from those points we were checking in on from the previous series. And FlyQuest really wants to get that gold difference at 15 down closer to what it looked like in the previous game 2, instead of the game 1 or game 3. Griffin is here.
Actually looks so bad.
Aggressively. Cryogen
actually, is this good? Oh my god, these just combo the ults. Galio ult came in, but it was not. I couldn't even see the Galio ult coming in.
Taking a ton of burst damage. Pop Blossom lands.
I had no idea.
Griffin cannot charge up his blood. There's no way for him to ever.
APA probably should have held it, but it's fine.
And as I also had seen earlier, APA kind of fainting towards that bot. And now you just have APA hammering away at this turret, C9 continuing to just find plays around the map.
Yeah, the weakness of Zehen is short fights. And I don't think that we have seen a single time this whole game where he has been able to stack his passive, the Cultivation of War. Every fight has been so quick. He has been targeted every fight. So he has not been able to hit enough champions to stack up that passive. I don't believe a single time in this whole game, and it does not get better because once you're behind, then you're going to be squishy.
Well, I mean, dude, they're down 4K goal at 15 minutes, dude. Like, what can you expect from them?
Over to here. Only
what can they do?
Skirmish clear. So C9 are
all back in draft here on the Galio. Obviously, it's fitting in very.
Honestly, I feel like any time like the narrative restarts of APA being like, oh, he can only play a few champions, etc., he just ends up proving everyone wrong. And it's kind of happening again, despite the fact that he hasn't actually played a lot of different champions thus far because he hasn't been challenged in the as much in the best of threes.
I'll tell you what it did do, Flowers. Those mid lane bans, they made him look cooler because now he's using the new Transformer skin.
Yeah.
So he's like Optimus Prime Galio. Good.
True.
Blabber.
Nice Galio skin usage.
That one's gonna take that. And they could.
Oh, they used Rift Herald to get mid tower. Oh, this is so good, dude. This is actually well-timed combo. Like, how can they play, dude? If it's flashing forward and gets a resurrection off. Like the way that they initiate this fight, it's like Blabber lands the ult, right? And then while that's going off, yeah, dude. I mean, the 3-man Nico is also pretty good. Like it just makes it so that it's a 4v2.
Thanatos is here. Blabber immediately goes in on the Mbessa.
Yeah, and Mbessa Galio combo is such powerful engage,
yeah.
And they're so
I mean, I like the Nico.
The secondary engage you're talking about,
Pop Blossom,
Vulcan Pop Blossoms 3, and then he flashes away, and he creates just so much extra time for the team. Positioning so far forward, so aggressive. He's like, yes, I know. All I have to do is ult somebody, get inside for the Galio ult to go on top of me. And he sniped quad with his Mbessa ultimate, and they were able to, console point. He just get better for FlyQuest because, we mentioned the Galio and Galio being very good versus double AP solo laners. And then you also mentioned the Koenig Rookern, which is basically makes Cassante have these massive magic shields that they can use over and over. Just go push the wave, soak up the shield.
They're thinking about it. On the approach through Vision, Blabber is not going to get a chance to start another fight here just yet, but the clock is ticking. 3.5 minutes left, and punch through this front.
Layer.
Did he just not do anything for the next 3 minutes? Just try to farm.
Always willing a fight, lose, and then go. So we'll see what.
Like, I don't even think they can push a tower, right?
Maybe we.
Like APA looks so fucking fed.
Top side at the very least.
Yeah, we're gonna get two TPs right next to each other. Cryogen ready.
Cryogen. I thought Thanatos was gonna fucking get the fuck out with the ult.
Now the equalizer ready to follow as curtain call opens up.
Okay, Galio ult with the Nico ult. Circle Theory. This is what the Chiefs were talking about. Circle Theory OP.
You like if this Cassante is solo in front.
It's like it's so doomed.
But then just so hard for FlyQuest to fight back.
Yeah, there's a and then Galio is going on top of the Mbessa ultimate and
CP, so doesn't give a fuck. He can always leave bot side if he needs to.
With your Baron.
On top of it, so
they're not even trying to push in until they get Ocean Soul.
Towards the top side. Sven flashes away. They wanted to try to use the Realm Warp to catch out the
There's Galio.
But now APA
Galio's in no man's land. He also flashes out.
FlyQuest disengages before C9's counterpunch can land this time.
Okay, Thanatos gonna try to go in.
Over the walls. FlyQuest reacted.
They wasted a lot of like flashes just to like do nothing with it. Like Cloud9 kind of fucked that up.
Might be getting caught a little bit off to the side, but no, it's
Yeah.
taking a ton of damage here too.
Oh!
As well. They
What the fuck?
down, and APA
But he died mid-air?
Oh,
dude, they can't kill anyone.
There's no way for
Dude, they're
anybody to
getting
secure the kill.
aced, dude. They're getting
Meanwhile, Blabber
aced.
was able to assassinate.
For a mercy, please, 10,000 gold lead Dragon Soul. Baron is still, they still have Baron. They're doing these fights so quickly.
They still have Baron. XD,
Going
GG.
down in chat and the GG.
I feel the same way, man. Oh man.
I thought surely, like, okay, maybe they're able to get Galio on the back half of this, just because he does end up taking so much damage here, but no.
Yeah, he gets his E off, channeling. they just tank it. Blabber ults in as well, and they shred them in time. APA is able to kite away and live and have enough time to chat.
I
There's
feel
always
like
enough time to chat.
the pop blossom on the back half of that, just like that's when you're gonna.
Because Vulcan,
He's just talking shit.
it is time for the book of BM. The Magi
Oh my god, dude, they're trying to gank him again.
FlyQuest again trying to use the Realm Warp to make a move onto APA, pulls him back with the dreaded return.
There's like he's 062. Holy shit.
APA just walks away from it. Curtain Call finally opens up, slows the C9 mid laner down enough to finally secure the kill for FlyQuest.
Yeah.
And 25 minutes into
What's
the
up,
game,
Togo?
it feels
I
like
don't have the Cantina sound.
The Magi's is a curse sometimes.
Thanatos could now
Immediately
be
die.
in a little bit of danger, but no, nobody. A very small amount of breathing room for FlyQuest. Now that APA is down, they know that C9 can't just be invading their jungle, making more moves, setting up a soon 2 minutes until we get Baron
After
back
this
on the map, and then
series,
Elder will
do you
be
want
showing up
to
just a couple more after
do
that.
Final
I feel
Fantasy?
like if you're FlyQuest, you recognize that he sacks at Elder Dragon. That you
I don't
get
have
it,
anything
and you
planned
win
for
team fight,
today.
and you just full send it down mid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, I
question
did.
Is, when you look,
I did it last night before the Steve
feel
Low
shame?
games.
Do you feel any Flowers goes, I can't read anyway. I don't need pages.
Doesn't matter to me.
I would feel shame personally.
Never feel
Days Magi have. They're
I think just waiting for Baron, right? Oh, they didn't even need Baron. They could just like ARAM that shit. An ARAM!
Forced out of their own jungle.
I was gonna say the actual onslaught onto these.
They're cheating like 2 hours. Damn.
Mid lane.
Yeah, we're just taking this
Lane.
in him.
Okay, just mid lane inhibitor turret gone, mid lane inhibitor gone. FlyQuest, they have quad and bottom lane split pushing a tier 1 because they know that it's just impossible to win these fights.
I don't think I'm
So
gonna be
C9
done
saying,
2 hours,
sure,
so
take the tier 1, that's
I guess when you
all
come
right,
back.
have your objective bounty 500 gold, whatever. Double
But I'm on
inhibits
vacation,
clean
so
now for the C9
this
side,
week.
as they'll finish off that last
Sorry,
little bit of the health bar.
I'm trying to stay
top lane.
alive.
FlyQuest
Playing.
posturing like maybe there's some kind
Are
of
me trying to
pursuit
stay
play
alive
to
is
make here,
lame?
but it's
Hey,
just
man.
so difficult to find anything.
I'm just saying.
Or they're cheap or cheaping in. I was gonna say FlyQuest.
Full send. Get in there.
All right, FlyQuest wants to go in.
They have to try something, right?
The flame spitter, but he doesn't get a whole lot of
Gat
damage.
goes.
C9 splitting their focus a little bit. Baron
Are they gonna go in?
HP on the health bar, but Blabber goes over the
Oh.
wall, and Griffin is gonna be his target.
wait.
Meanwhile, off the side, the heroic entrance.
If he went that way.
Now there's pressure
Oh, it doesn't
on the
matter.
FlyQuest carries. They're already out of there. Quad can at least escape with.
Yeah, they can push in, right?
Before they make their final stand.
Oh,
but I do not think this finals as APA's come. Does take a lot of damage from the turret, but still nowhere close to dead. Second Nexus turret already gone. FlyQuest, there's nothing they can do from this position. 29 minutes into the game, 13,000 gold.
Lounge, how good are Cloud9?
How good are Cloud9?
Their ability to stop what C9's composition already wants.
Okay, so this time around they banned Ziggs, Pantheon, Nautilus. They can get Azir, Sion, Trundle. Trundle?
To do, especially
This
with
is
that
Renekton,
Trundle,
Vitalia.
is going to be formidable.
And you can see the Cinnaband coming in for C9,
What?
respecting that pick to potentially cause even more problems in these situations where you're doing front-to-back team fights, and she has so much range, and the healing.
So of
Your time, some of the
Another Bard ban,
The scale
Con ban,
super high, and they've got and if super carry here.
the
Last time we
Yunara.
saw Zver with a
there's his confidence on it before, but no, we see the Lulu
Wait.
cover, and Aphelios
No,
also
you
just
don't go
does
Lulu here,
super,
right?
super well with
No,
with
you'd go
Enchanter
like
picks
you'd go
as a
Thresh, you'd
hyper
go
carry
Thresh.
5v5 comp is locked in, so that's
Oh, they do lock in
kind of a
Lulu.
takeaway. We see the Nami locked in for Vulcan as the response also banned
I mean, the Nami's
in
fine.
game 1, so we still have the 2v2 bot lanes going
What?
with those enchanters.
Zero
as we've talked
Trundle
about kind of
value,
the
triple
rise
losing
of that
lanes,
because you are
losing on
spending so much
spikes,
more
no
time
CC.
in this bottom lane.
And I have to say, I think Cloud9 are definitely going to have control of the early game here. And so all they really have to focus on is, okay, let's win our early stage and then snowball effectively to not let this Cloud9, 5-on-5 dream late game get to their scaling. As long as, FlyQuest are the ones with the, the scaling there for later. So,
Dude, what? Fuck is that draft?
So much damage.
I feel like they just picked Trundle so you like
Yes, sir.
Cloud9 can't pick Trundle
All right,
into
let's see what
Sion.
we get here
That's
at
what it
level
feels like.
1. If anything, probably fight this time around. Looks like both junglers are planning on starting.
Gun the C9 ward in the brush, and then they themselves ward.
AB no
both
TP,
brushes.
kind of
Another
interesting.
one goes down though, so fighting pretty heavily over it, and Sven gets pushed off the wave, so he can't continue to stack his Q up there on Yunara. Aphelios using that green gun range.
Okay, Masu and Cryogen wanting to play aggressive here nice and early as 80 carries are getting knocked down below half HP. Summoner spells being used. Sven with the Ghost, Vulcan
double
with the heal.
ghost
Same
usage.
thing on the other side. So all 4 flashes still intact, but nothing else.
Planet opening Renekton blind is troll too.
Is in this bottom lane.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
Renekton
really
blind
nice
is also kind
scrapping
of troll.
coming out of Masu and Cryogen to kind of push back against the potential of.
But in the end, it kind of worked out.
Level 1, and they will hit level 2 first in this lane, which again,
I don't think the Renekton here is that
because
good
you
though.
look at
Against looking at the team comp,
you want the
I probably wouldn't
Vi
want
who,
Renekton here.
Once again, started on the top side.
But the
of
other
map.
4
We
picks, I
are
think it's
looking at
pretty
both
good.
junglers kind of
It's fine.
potentially coming down
Like,
to the bot side here.
Now he's fine with the Yunara, and she does have an ult to follow up with Vi ult, so it's okay.
Has ultimate, very easy for Trundle to play the fight, so you have to be careful. Like if the Vi wants to play off some of these, like you're gonna have to hit a charged up Q to have a strong effect in it. Vulcan, of course, with the sustain with Nami. Is feeling pretty comfortable there for Cloud9.
It worked
so
out because Gakko's no balls
take
picked
the
Gnar.
onslaught,
True,
and then Vulcan's
actually.
able to, you try and bunch up the wave a little bit to get them focused on one minion, just like we saw there. So they all focus that one melee minion and starts to slowly eat away and move back towards you. So just a little bit of work to back here. So
I mean, it's not tonight. I can always go to bed early and wake up early tomorrow. You know.
Early fighting here, everybody ends up fairly even.
I just slept in today because I was just so tired from all the streaming.
He doesn't want to tango with an early Trundle. It is just too scary there.
As soon as Blabber immediately went for the recall after the camp, you know
that
he was not
going
willing
on
to fight for the crab.
Like that.
Time here. Quick burst of about half the health bar there onto Sven, and the timing here feels really good for FlyQuest since Sven and Vulcan only just got back to lane, and now they're forced to lane with not a very impressive health bar. Blabber wants to make a move here onto quad in mid lane. Seismic Shove is going to force out the flash from the Azir.
Okay, nice flashes here.
FlyQuest
point out the timing value from
he and Sven
as we get is
so
critical.
double bubble?
The value from
I thought Vulcan was bad.
As
wow.
we get a double bubble.
Ooh, nice hit there from Vulcan as he and
also
Sven
has to flash out.
See how much more they can get out of this trade. But Masu doing a good job there, using the Infernum to hit the minions, give a little bit extra damage onto Sven as Cryogen flashes forward, forces that trade of summoner spells with the C980 carry.
Okay, so we do end up with 2-for-1 flashes, but lower health bars for Cloud9. Dies, but respawning. And his that we saw thrown there, that you actually get an immediate flash out of that seismic shove on quad, and see if they can actually play off of it. Little sneak into the back.
APA coming down and helping him out a little bit.
I like that a lot. Griffin, you saw him lumbering around nearby in the river, thinking about maybe going towards mid lane, but C9 just instead going to put their focus on the Drake. Recall that in game number 1, they also got a pre-6-minute first Drake in that one, so they have very solid early control over these objectives so far in this series.
Yeah, and we talked about the set them up. We'll see.
Which is super cool, but because Blabber got the dragon, guess what? He's already level 6, so a sneak on dragon before crab even spawns makes it not fair. Look at Griffin on the
spawning now?
He is at the crab.
Never mind.
He wants to make the ulti happen, and they immediately full send onto Masu.
Good pick by Blabber.
I mean, sneaking a dragon with Vi is one of the best champions to sneak it with. Not only can you just queue over the back of the pit and traverse walls, but that rush.
Yeah. I mean, Vi, I think is strong. I don't know why people hate Vi so much. When you're able to lock someone down for like a second, I feel like it's underrated.
Down the end,
man. We'll see if
it's
they
good
can
stuff for
continue
combos.
Snowballing forward, because that slow, calm, methodical, like we're talking about in draft, Blabber's going to.
I was just checking to see if he hit cannon.
Yeah. It is funny, Cloud9 versus FlyQuest series.
Oh my god, Cloud9 up 1,000 gold already.
Jungle classroom.
Yeah.
Every lane is winning and up in gold.
Is like the young Blabber, and Blabber's like, all right, let me teach you a couple things, nephew.
There's definitely some learning going on if the series keeps going like it Board there real quick. Hold on now. A little bit scarier for APA on the
yeah. Oh, the bubble lands like that?
Bottom lane, yeah, we got some more bubble action going down as Vulcan
Okay, well,
then
walked into melee range to kill himself. Why does Ven do that? Okay, bubble? Great. He gets polymorphed. He's walking forward. I think it's knocked up by Lulu ult. Like, what is he doing? Like, why did he do that?
Both junglers also showing up into the fight, but it's Blabber who's now in danger. The Vault Breaker back into the river to try to get away, but it won't matter because Quad has arrived. Big shove onto Masu in the very back end of things. Wants to try to find it in style. APA. Seismic shove onto Masu in the very back end of things. Wants to try to see if he can get a kill back, but no. FlyQuest get away with it.
Yeah, and we saw Sven
no mind, there goes their goal lead.
To kind of play forward.
APA?
Hold on, APA's not done just yet. Cryogen might be the target instead.
Okay, forces the Lulu flash.
Away, so he is going to
Tragic and impressive at the same time. How Sven makes Yunar look useless. No damage, just comp, he's free hit and farm damage every time. I don't know why the fuck. I mean, yeah, he got polymorph, right? Sure, it sucks. Why the fuck did he walk into like
I think you still see
walk into like a Aphelios like that?
With the Aphelios Lulu working together.
Look at the chakrams that he stacks up here. So yeah, it's great initiation.
Yeah, look at the white guns, dude.
Oh, great.
Like he's able to like shoot him so fast because the range is so short.
Pops the Aphelios ultimate, spinning with all these extra chakrams, and since Blabber was on the way trying to escape for the vibe.
It's so crazy.
Morphed and then instant
play again, slowing the game down, making it so C9 doesn't feel like they're the ones always making the decisions in terms of where the action is happening. Quad is going to just walk down here into the river real quick, fire off the something on the back end of that previous fight, but falling just short of the damage he needed.
Dude, it's actually crazy, dude. What the fuck?
Are headed here though on the Drake timers.
I mean, Zen's back up at gold though somehow.
And Thanatos is also in a really good spot and headed up through
first
the
item
lane.
Ardent
So
Sensor
we'll see
on
as these
Lulu?
lane assignments kind of go down. That's the important part for me too, because we just saw him dirty farming on that top side.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Scion has ultimate too, and so Gakkos here has a line for a Scion.
Okay, Griffin.
Dragon fight.
Yeah,
Finds Vulcan.
Okay,
Griffin's losing. Never mind, but Blabber didn't get the ult.
There's no chance.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Vulcan immediately going to be met by Griffin right outside of the brush. Wild growth onto the FlyQuest. Jungler and Blabber is just eradicated. There's no chance for C9 to get anything back there as Griffin once again kept alive. This Lulu doing a whole lot of work. Everybody.
Oh my god, Thanatos is a fucking beast.
Monster just barely gets away.
Never mind. APA fucks you.
To the other side, and there's just not quite enough damage. FlyQuest get everybody out. They get
I bought like a liter of minced garlic, the spear on pizza, like sauce, so then
oh,
dude, that sounds amazing.
And again, really nicely done from. We were anticipating.
You wouldn't be fuckable, but like
Blabber, and that just goes.
It would be nice,
nowhere.
though.
Yeah, you know, focusing someone down with the Trundle ultimate. Like we're kind of talking about, this is the revenge here for Griffin. Revenge arc in the last couple plays. He has been able to corner Blabber, make sure he couldn't escape from the previous play. And then this one, he's lying in the bushes. He starts onto Vulcan. And then even with the Nami ultimate getting absorbed into a bubble on him, again, polymorph.
Yeah, your breath would be lethal.
A little bit of luck on top of the good plays that he's doing.
Like,
so,
it's bad when you can like feel your breath being bad.
Matchup, I'm glad that we're seeing, you know, Griffin
Doomer versus Unk
very well in this game, because these two junglers are #1 and #2 in so many stats in the early stages of
in the draft. Lulu was really the difference maker in that last fight, and now as we see C9 trying to find something on this bot side.
Yeah, Cryogen's the target there for APA, but can't quite secure.
They're gonna try to dive Renekton? Can they get it off? I guess they can.
They're going in for their 1v3 dive up here in the top lane. Griffin staying alive once more. They get their man. Thanatos drops for the first time this game.
Up the Renekton, this turret. Now we will see that TP coming down to defend this turret. APA coming top.
Yeah, APA rides the Weaver's wall all the way to the end there. Wants to continue chasing after Griffin. Throws another rock, but he'll need one more, and he finds it. There's your shutdown.
Throws another rock.
He's always get something out of that lost play on bot side.
The goal is still dead even though.
Top side, and the race for first turret take is on.
Okay, all 3 grubs possessed by FlyQuest for a little bit of extra edge in that race. Thanatos continues just trying to survive, but FlyQuest will deny it. They burst him down before Vulcan's tidal wave can even
What the
arrive.
fuck?
This is buying
Oh
a
my
little
god,
bit
Vulcan
longer
now has
for
flash
C9
out.
to try one
Holy
back by
shit.
Quad.
That's a
This is the
fairly
best
good
team in North
position.
America?
The thing is, Masu did, like the gap between Sven and Masu in gold has widened because FlyQuest went for the top side play, you know, and they're kind of trading back and forth sides of the map. But I don't think it's going to be too problematic for him.
I think
We'll
KC
see,
is
though,
gonna fucking like
if
shit
this
on
extra
them.
gold advantage for Yunara really turns into something.
It's not gonna be
Third place
close.
guaranteed for them, but Gakkos doesn't want to let him have it for free.
Immediately over the wall with the
Okay, here it is.
Gakkos is going to lead the
Blabber
way.
gets
Herald
spite
is
off
slain
of it.
by Blabber, but the
Ben's getting
eyeball
caught
is
out,
still
has
in the
flash out.
river. FlyQuest move in time to force C9 back and deny them from being able to pick up the eye.
Big difference is look at the bottom lane on the mini map there. It is
Don't get
pushing
the eye.
Renekton by himself. So Sion does not
Okay,
have
never mind.
teleport or ultimate now since the ult was used in the fight. So at the moment, you know, Thanatos is at least going to be able to, you know, kill off the cannon mini here, presumably into the tower, and finish up this tower. He has died in 2 consecutive like replays that we've shown for him, but you know, at least he's gonna get a tower here out of the play since the team was able to escape from that Rift Herald topside.
Yeah, I think they're still trying to look for that first team fight with, you know, the complete Renekton flank, but deciding it's not worth it to fight that fight at Rift Herald, give up the eye, and now FlyQuest are immediately on to Drake, pretty much at spawn.
Yep, and there's no response from C9, so this is yet another objective going the FlyQuest direction. Griffin can pick that one up, no problem, as Cryogen and Quad are going to look for some more vision behind enemy lines.
And it points off the scaling composition, first early, especially
I don't have
against
too
each
much.
other. They're in a really, really great spot.
Like Cloud9 just like magically just gets gold, like
mini here,
crazy, dude.
into the tower.
Like Thanatos is able to push the
finish up
side lane
this
really
tower.
well.
He
Like
has
they already got top
died
tower right.
in 2 consecutive like replays.
So as they get
Still
bot
thinking
tower,
up
the way they they give up
having
dragon, but the way they
position,
rotate to try to
early
get position
Drake
around
on the
mid,
spot side of the map have
like
been
Blabber
really,
and Vulcan
really
are
good,
trying to
and
get
now, again, we
deep
talked about how
side
these
wards on
compositions
top
go up
side.
against each other. They're in a really, really great spot.
Griffin might be in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Holy shit, Griffin is in trouble.
He has enough time to try to ult defensively.
Like I feel like the way Cloud9's pick
damage
potential is
in
actually
the
pretty like good.
C9 lineup.
Like the way they
Zen ends up taking the kill
Oh
there,
my god.
and now Quad has to
Quad's
try to
getting
get back over the
fucked.
wall, but Blabber's ulti
Let's
is
flash
ready to
out.
follow. Quad goes for the flash to try to escape with the blast cone, and yes, he will, but C9 are keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, good pick from
Like they have
Cloud9.
complete
They
vision
know
on
they
top
need to
side,
take apart.
but like they own half the
Well,
map.
Masu, they're kind of tempting fate a little bit. The
Gakkos can't rotate mid, and now they're able to push mid tower.
Now Blabber with the wraparound play wants to go in for the vault breaker, thinking about it here.
Yeah, they're using ult to like try to get
Seismic
just
shove won't
distance.
find a target, and C9 backs
Like
up.
hip towers better.
Had been able there.
Those drib up.
APA.
Like
Off
look
of
at the
that,
top side
Zen also
of that
getting
of the
paid.
mini map, dude.
Yep.
Look at all the
You know,
wards.
let's see.
Again, just
Sven can do this game. He lands a slow into
a lot of
Masu.
Oh, yeah,
pressure on
look at-
Masu, but he again just barely.
Sven
Dude, this
can
champion is
hyper
so
carry in the current meta
disgusting. Look
for
at this,
a
dude.
reason. Let's see what Sven can do this game. He lands a slow into
A
Masu.
lot of pressure on Masu, but he
Just press
again
E and
just
auto attack a
barely
few
misses
times.
out on having the damage to kill the Aphelios. Now Sven and Vulcan have to be mindful as Griffin shows up. Cryogen reinforcing his AD carry here. The Wild Growth is also still available to cast. C9 keeping the pressure on. This tier 1 turret is very close
They
to
sent
death.
what?
Gakkos as C9 and FlyQuest both sending top laners.
Why are they not
to
able
the
to
mid lane
defend or
scrap
clear the
now,
wave
as
here?
C9 want to continue keeping the pressure on.
They just have
This
to
tier
back
1
off
turret
because
is
boss
very
is too
close to
low?
death. Gakkos tries to clear the wave with a decimating smash. The Scion is very large. He steps forward. C9
There's no
alternative.
better Sion coming in mid lane. But I love that it seemed like Sven was listening in on Cody.
They're up 2k gold now.
Recognizing his power as this Yunara.
And Thanatos, seeing if anyone's going to walk up to mess with the AD carry battles. And the wave until
Sven jumps in. Arc of Ruin forces out the flash plus Wild Growth combo.
And he
It
loses
goes
the
there
tower.
for Masu any longer either. Sven is punishing him every time he steps up.
Has anyone been top this
Recognizing
whole
the,
fucking game?
You could see it.
Okay,
both-
Azir went top,
listening in, damage
then
down.
Talia went
seeing
top.
if anyone's going to Yeah, playing aggressively
And
here
then
through
nobody
mid.
answers the top wave.
I'll grow 3 times.
Base in this mid lane, and that will net them
They're
that
paying
tier
top.
1 mid lane turret.
Is
that they
anyone
were
ever going
looking
top?
for
Okay, Zero's going
earlier,
top.
potentially opening up the map a little bit further for C9.
So for
What does mean
FlyQuest,
they
earlier on we were
lose?
saying, hey, this game is feeling pretty good, right? You've slowed things down, you've made a couple of plays, but now C9 has fought their way back into a sizable lead. If you're FlyQuest, are you sweating at a 2,500
I like the
gold lead
itemization
C9,
for
or do you still feel
APA.
pretty comfortable?
I'd be sweating a bit, you know,
Yeah.
especially with the, because look at, so you really have to be on top of
Right.
all your warding. Blabber doing his best efforts to
Good ward
dismantle
clear.
the warding structure of
Samsung
FlyQuest,
is
so they
constantly
continue to
pressuring
look for
bot
these
lane.
picks. And
Like,
with
not
the
just like
Vi
delaying
combo
stuff, but
with
also
this
like
Talia,
invading,
having
trying to get vision
Actualizer,
control,
having the extra needlessly
trying to
large
pop
rock
the
here,
vision
you know,
cones,
for
see
APA,
where
it's
everyone's at.
huge burst potential. So there are a lot of plays where Cloud9 can go looking for these opportunities.
Stop now, FlyQuest, this blue buff, and then
Content to start a Baron instead? Okay.
I was gonna say content to take top tier 1, but no, they're just starting Baron.
And they're
Oh, I
showing
guess
the
they could
Azir
do it because
still.
Blabber's
So you think,
bot side
with
doing
the Azir
Dragon.
DPS showing on a lane, they're
Oh, Blabber's
probably
just
not
saying,
on
fuck
it,
it.
right?
Oh no, they're
You
backing
think,
off.
with the Azir DPS showing on a lane, they're probably not on it, right? And they pull off. You know, Masu is shooting it over the back of the wall there, but sometimes, yeah, trying to do those sneaks when you like show one of your big DPS champs going down a lane, maybe we can trick somebody. Regardless, Blabber on the other side of the map does get the dragon.
Okay.
He leaves the crab for the
Geckos?
Sion though.
Okay, the
Ulting
Sion's the
Geckos.
target. Geckos loses half his HP immediately, tries to ult defensively and can't get all the way out, so now
Oh
he's
my
got a
god.
flash.
Oh,
The damage
APA's
from
here!
C9 still not enough to kill him off here just yet.
Is
Masu's
Boston
staying
gonna get
alive,
shit
but
on?
APA has made his
Boston
way
doesn't have
into
any
the fight.
summoners.
Griffin is down, so
Holy
is
shit.
Masu,
Okay,
and
so Geckos
C9
gets
just
caught out,
found 2 big
and they just like
And
lose.
crucially, the Lulu
Wait, how did
Defensively,
Griffin
he can't
die?
get all the way out, so now he's got a flash. The damage from C9 still not enough to kill him off here just yet. Masu staying
Oh,
alive,
Renekton
but APA
Vi
has
is
made his way
OP.
into the fight.
Is a very
You get Baron.
Hey, I saw him approaching on the ward, and so he went for the Q, used his
Now,
ultimate.
why did
Was he
Geckos walk
hungry?
up there?
A tank. I saw him approaching
There's
on
no
the ward,
dragon
so
or
he went
anything,
for the
right?
Q, used his ultimate, because he had Sven
He
there.
ults
so you
into,
showed
like,
the armor, and
has
you've got
flash
this
out.
huge Lulu ult was used on him. Your Trundle for the dragon, and because they on top of it.
If I'm here to be comfortable,
This is also really
up
good. If you look, this is how you should be playing 4-1s, by the way. This is actually a really good example.
5,000 gold with a Baron.
Like, this is a good
pushing
ward.
2
You can see if they
lanes
try to
of
walk
tier 2
back and
turrets.
forth.
FlyQuest is trying to get something back up there with the top
They don't need
side
to do
as Griffin
this.
wants to move forward.
Okay, I mean, it doesn't matter,
Tier 2
does it, right?
turrets.
I didn't
FlyQuest
think
is trying to
Griffin
get
was just
something
gonna die like that.
back up there with the top.
Like, the Renekton W
Griffin
into
wants to
Talia
move
flip is
forward,
actually so
but
good.
he should not have moved there. Vulcan ends up taking the kill credit. Trundle's dead.
I mean, it's
again,
just trying to answer
and
by
the
pushing
C9
bot tower,
war
but
machine
it doesn't
pushes
matter.
on. FlyQuest now in a 4v5.
Someone should stay bot
until
side,
Griffin
right?
Respawns, but that's 30 seconds
Guy, the
away.
cannon's in
Walt
there.
Still working on the tier 2 there in the top lane, and again, Moss is
Bye-bye.
on target. 30
I guess
seconds
gold
away.
gap, wall
Walt
gap
still
is
working
too
on the tier
big.
2 there in the top lane, and again, Moss is aim. Blabber.
Wait, did they lose the game off this?
Low here, but there's just no damage left on the FlyQuest side.
Yeah, I mean, why give FlyQuest another window to get into the game? They should.
Yep, but again,
I mean, they're gonna get double in him back off, right? How's Geckos dying again?
Bottom lane inhibitor is the target for now. APA forced to flash
dude.
out of the range of decimating smash, but again, Geckos, he's just not tanky enough to deal with these guys when he gets bursted down on the front line.
Griffin's going back in.
Back into the fight, and he's right back out. All of these FlyQuest deaths having flashes.
What the
And now Quad
fuck?
getting caught by Blabber. The game might have just
Wait, he just
ended.
end?
Bottom lane inhibitor's gonna get knocked
Wait, did he lose the
down
whole
next.
game here?
C9 pushing towards the Nexus turrets. Masu wants to try to defend it there with a Moonlight Vigil, but he doesn't do enough damage. The double kill for Svenzu Nara as he knocks the turret down right next to it.
Oh my god,
Thanatos
Masu.
slicing
I mean, it
and
doesn't
dicing
matter,
his
does
way
it?
forward, and Masu is just dead
The Van's
again.
gonna take his
Cryogen
KDA.
will join him in the graveyard. 25 minutes on the clock. C9 said scale.
What the fuck? The game was looking okay until
so
it wasn't.
Yeah, I wonder if that's something they saw.
Oh, APA gets not APA. Vulcan gets his bard.
On scrims,
Okay.
Yorick has
These
this kind of
bans so
insane
weird.
side lane
Karma,
pressure,
Karma,
that
Cassio,
we've seen
Senna.
C9 like to set up, but they remove both the nocturne
With
What?
on scrims.
Wait,
Yorick
why is
has
FlyQuest putting Aurora top? Oh no, wait. I need to see from the beginning. How does this draft work? What the fuck? So Cloud9 gets first pick Orianna. Then they answer with Aurora Nocturne.
Yeah, Shot Kong. It's a
Then
Shockwave and a
Wukong.
Hey, I'm sorry.
We see the Bard.
Bard.
For Vulcan.
And then they decide, okay, well we can't. We're not gonna put Aurora mid.
The shock.
We're gonna put Aurora top and Akali mid into Orianna.
It makes me.
We did get Mass in here to number and very far.
And because we picked
Another,
Aurora
you know,
top,
way, so,
you have to get rid of
seems to be a little bit concerned
Yorick and for
alongside
some
banning
reason Ezreal.
These are two things that I think would have worked.
oh, you know how to dive even harder? You get
Callista.
somebody to throw your support in there too.
bowling ball. Got impressed. Sivir is
Sivir to this
Sivir.
comment as saying that he
I'm fine with that.
saw it, but the Renata.
What?
Okay. So
Jeff heard
do
and Jeff
like
heard all
the
over the
Renata
place.
pick as again kind of a counter to some of the engage potential that specifically the Wukong has, trying to stop.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Combo.
It's so weird.
I mean, this comp from FlyQuest,
Guy
if it
with
gets
the
going,
tats
is just
and the
so
suit?
kind of.
Is he
So
Yakuza?
I immediately
He have-
like the Renata pick.
Does he have tattoos?
But the Renata, okay.
Oh, he does
so
have one on his neck.
I do like the Renata pick.
Yeah, he's
at
Yakuza. He's
Brianna
Japanese.
cost.
Clear Onins, so now let's go
He's a bald,
and let's see,
Baldurin.
They have no
Bald
I thought
brethren.
I
want to see. I think Blabber has been the best of three last.
if you know a lot.
Callista Renata. Dude, I've seen it a few times in LPL. I don't like it, dude. I don't give a fuck. I don't like it.
Early.
Oof.
Yep,
Okay, nice.
Chunks out of
Yeah.
health bars back and forth.
You know what?
and Sven
When
is-
the enemy team picks for Callista Renata level 1, I think Bard, Sivir should definitely look to trade and fight that.
the one
Especially
who
when he
takes
starts
the worst of it,
W on
barrier and
Sivir.
heal down
I
for
think
both
that's
sides.
the
All
perfect
flashes still
timing to
intact
fight.
For now, but Cryogen and Masu do not want
Oh,
to allow
LEC
Sven and
Jazz
Vulcan
would be
close
so
to
bad.
this wave.
Dude, we
It
have.
was
Dude,
Cryo and
there's.
Masu who were on the
Is this
receiving
today
end of the lane
Navi
bullying a
and
couple games
fucking
ago. This time around, They
Fnatic?
want to do some bullying of their own.
Ugh.
Mission successful then,
Yep.
Flowers, because Sven has been
Ew.
bullied. Bullying successful.
Bullied all the way back home. Poor dude. All right, he's making his way back to the lane now. But you know,
Dude,
you
it's gonna be
know that
fucking
the reset is bad when you just can't even
Boy
buy an
versus
item,
No,
right?
that feels
Vitality.
awful.
That wouldn't be
Item
so bad.
being a card.
This year, I tell that mid game C9 is a bit more decisive and understand how to push sides. Then
Oh,
our
it's
back
thin card.
starts to fall apart.
Let's go.
So this game we gave us a little bit more agency. Nocturne Aurora, like you can kind of take most fights, especially with the Akali, and then Callista Renata is gonna have a lot of tempo. So hopefully we're able to stack some dragons, and we need confidence on our timers. Because right now, especially when you play against these veterans, like they choke you out and it feels like you don't really get to play the game. So looking for some confidence.
So, talk to me about this draft then
Makes
specifically.
sense.
Obviously, it's really aggressive. You know, a lot of kind of a dive, a lot of assassins.
I
Is
feel like
this
Griffins are
comfortable
bad
for the
ulti,
team, or is this something that you
or
felt
ulti
like they need
games.
to play more just for early game power?
A little bit of both.
Thin
We
card
definitely,
interview while the most
practice
disgusting
this
crab
comp a few
contest will
times.
happen in
I would
10
say the main
seconds.
thing, it's a little bit
I'm
disrespectful,
ready.
Like, the
Oh
Orianna
my
should
god, they're
be
trying to give it 3 minutes.
pretty happy in lane.
Here's
against Quad,
Blabber.
but we think Quad's playing pretty well. So,
Okay,
you know, if you
flash
can get
out of
through
that.
lane and then get
Griffins
these
getting
team
out
fights,
in the middle of
especially
everyone.
once he's level 6,
Oh!
then we're gonna have a lot of
Vulcan!
value,
This is why
but looks like
Bard
it's
is
not going
perma-banned
down.
from him.
Well, we'll see. Flowers take it back.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Wait,
Both. We
where the fuck was
definitely,
Akali? Akali just wasn't
if
in
you can
there?
get it through lane, and then
Akali
get
was
these team fights
recalling!
against Quad,
Wait,
but we think
Akali's recalling and they're
Quad's
just
playing
letting
pretty
this
well,
fight
so,
happen?
You know, if he can get it through lane and then get to these team fights, especially once he's level 6, then we're gonna have a lot of value. But looks like it's not going that well.
Well, we'll see. Flowers take it back.
Dude, I love how mid-interview, they're just like, hey, if we get through laning phase and get to level 6, we could win. Oh, but it looks like it's not happening.
For FlyQuest, a beautiful double binding coming out from Vulcan's Bard as Masu now might just drop to the boomerang blade. FlyQuest fans, avert your eyes. It's too violent to look.
Dude, that is some of
exactly why
the
we
worst
talked so
play I've...
highly
Oh my
of
god!
Vulcan's Bard already seeing it.
Akali
in
was
action
recalling,
here
though.
With that sick
What?
double binding.
Why would they fight bot side? Like,
For
okay,
the team practice
so
comp.
this is the state, right?
Times, I would
Like,
say the main thing, it's a little bit disrespectful. Like, the Orianna should be
they...
pretty happy in lane.
I mean, obviously, like, I do think Cloud9 plays really well, but the first thing is like, okay, well, you don't have mid prio, right? So you're gonna be
Quad,
losing
but we
this.
think Quad's playing pretty
Like, it's Callista Renata early.
well. So, you know, if you
I mean, we're not hit level
and
3 somehow.
then get to these team fights, especially
I mean, this barge stuff is actually fucking crazy,
once
dude.
he's level 6, then we're gonna
He's
have a lot of
get
value.
completely
But
dicked
looks like
on.
it's not going that well.
Well, we'll see. Flowers take it back.
For FlyQuest,
Yeah, Moss was
a
auto-attacking,
beautiful
trying his
double
best.
binding coming out from Vulcan's Bard as Masu now might just drop to the boomerang.
Ah, it's absolutely fucked.
Yeah, I'll give that. I like the
Ben is
They're dude.
Now he
Wait,
gets the BF sword.
Maybe the LCP isn't so bad.
Turntables.
Maybe the LCP
Now
is
it's
not
a
so
sword to a
bad.
dagger.
Hey, it's a dagger and a potion.
Like, because we're always complaining about like, oh,
Because spell
you know,
shield goes off
people just
now
throw the
for
game in level
Griffin.
3
He
for
used it
Scuttle
really
Crab
early,
for
and
no
Vulcan's like,
reason.
"You're not getting away with that."
FlyQuest is also doing
Beautiful
that.
there to grab both of them with his binding.
This
and
is
his
also
flash.
like
And
a
then,
what
as you
the
know, Masu
fuck,
also
dude?
didn't escape, like trying to get back to tower. He flashes and still dies as well, and it's 2 kills.
Like, look at all the
indeed.
summoners they
I
use for this,
He
dude.
was laughing.
Yeah, he's laughing at
Like,
them.
nobody has shit.
Oh
That's how
man,
feeling.
you don't think so? I think he
So
feels
Fly
bad for
is-
them. That's why he's
I
laughing.
CFO is
think
fly
he feels
level,
good about
downfall.
his state in
If
this
you said
game.
that
He was
last year, you'd be like,
already
hey,
doing
that's
really
pretty
well
good.
in that lane, had shoved the Akali to turret.
Okay, at least FlyQuest are still going for this
FlyQuest
first
is
Drake.
going
We'll
for
see if they
Dragon?
can manage to secure that. The problem here, Masu's at only 300 HP. It's very hard for Kalista to walk over.
No,
and
they
do
can't
Drake
contest.
because FlyQuest,
Yeah, okay.
they had enough to start it up, but they didn't have the damage to finish the
Nice-
job. So
nice
C9 will
leash.
just walk on in, say thank you very much, and claim Drake 1.
CFO
And this
all
is
right?
so
No,
rough for
6
this
best team in LCP right now?
All this super early action has
6!
really ruined our
Wait.
crab
Fifth,
narrative.
Good try,
fifth
production.
6.
Good
Nailed.
I know.
I
Fifth,
know you want to see a
6.
crab fight,
Come on.
but too bad because C9 says they win every fight before stick versus a defenseless crab.
Oh,
Especially after we had that little cute graphic with the crab, too. I feel kind of bad for him getting beat over the head. No, it's not.
That's
No, his farming angle, he does have his ulti ready to go now. 2v2 here in the bottom lane. Another
Holy.
nice wall
Yeah.
stun coming out there from Vulcan. Cryogen for the handshake to disengage, but
Oh.
it's so hard to trade when they've got BF sword and you just don't have anything close to it.
and when just Vulcan's just stunning you all
Yeah.
the time. Jesus.
Okay, there we go. A little
Okay.
bit forward aggro. Meanwhile, mid lane, it's Griffin
going
with the
here.
paranoia looking to make the play on APA. Perfect execution.
Okay, let's go.
from Quad.
Good play by
Not so
Griffin.
funny anymore, buddy.
Deep Cross Gaming, St. Wales, Ground Zero, CFO. Here, I put you 4th, 5th. Hey, okay, I accept that.
so bot lane
I'll
didn't
accept
go
that, I'll
well,
accept that.
But really nice recognition from Griffin and
At least they didn't lose a
FlyQuest
BO3,
to be
BO5
able
to
to
Japan.
make that play
We
in the
2-0'd
mid lane,
SoftBank,
try to, you know, claw their way
right?
back.
So that's got to
into
count for
this
something,
early
right?
game. And also, more importantly, the shutdown goes directly to quad.
Yeah, if we refocus back on what still remains true for FlyQuest, they got to play off these Nocturne timers, and so immediately, as soon as Griffin
Chief's better than
is able to
CFO?
get
Okay,
his,
Ice
makes
Finger
the play
ban.
on mid, they take down the Orianna.
FAK
you
better
can
than
use
all?
2 stacks here for
No.
the Dark Seal for quad,
No.
off of that, so you're getting
FAK,
like, as
so
intense
it's like this. You have to say first place team, FAK, and then everyone else. Because then, yeah, that makes sense.
of a power injection
Yang Yang.
on your first
Yang Yang.
Nocturne ultimate as
Is Yang
I
the
would
free
say you can
agent?
honestly hope for
Yang's
at the
brother?
end of the game.
No.
Gang
So
has a
I
brother
think
that's a
that was
coach.
like best case scenario that they could hope for, and bodes
I wonder
well
if,
for viewers that wanna
DFM's
see more
looking.
games.
Exactly. And bodes well
He's
for
like,
us
yo,
who
I have a
wanna see
brother
more
that's a
games as
coach.
well.
Maybe we can get him.
Looks like Moss relying
Wait, what
on
the
having
fuck?
that first one pay those dividends that you're talking about. It looks like
All right,
Moss,
well, Moss is
I
fucked.
don't even have time to talk about the jungle. Is not
Set up that I think he could make a play in mid.
XP, good pressure
is
mid.
typing, as you bot lane did not show scuttle. to
Oh
get
my
the
god,
dive on
Oriana's
Mafia.
going.
He's going again.
He's just
I
damn
this
typing.
man must
dude.
think
What the
Microsoft
fuck?
Word is a PvP game. He is just
Chat.
From typing.
Yes, there's a simple yes or no question here. I mean, in this game as well, you know, they start out with
been talking about how things have gone really well for Cloud9 on this bottom half of the map. Looks like Sven is under
I
pressure
mean,
once more
I
from
did think
Masu.
Kalista
Barriers for
Renata's a
barriers,
strong
low HP
2v2
down
bot
here,
lane,
the
right?
Sivir. So
But I
FlyQuest
just feel
going
like
to
it just
find
falls
themselves a
off.
good trade down here.
Other
Yeah, I mean,
ADK
this,
scale way
Kalista
better.
Renato
If you just
combo-
like don't win
Renata
lane,
combo
it's just like
is
so
still, like,
bad.
nothing to sneeze this
Like the
way,
fact that
Jack is
Kalista
taking
is just so
Here's
far
what I was going to
behind
talk
the
about
goal
earlier,
is
top
just
lane
like
has been like the
easy.
point of strength for FlyQuest here. This is the one spot that they're winning in, and
FlyQuest. top lane has been the one bright spot.
The one spot that that's what I was going to talk
What
about
the
earlier.
fuck,
He ends
dude?
up picking up.
It's been like
He
the
gets
point
solo
of strength
killed.
for FlyQuest here. This is the one
Gakko
spot
says,
that
I don't know, man.
won't be able
I mean,
to get
Thanatos
away
is probably the best
with
top
those
laner, right?
Aurora
Like, he's been,
tricks.
every time I
Nice
watch him
moves,
play, he's been like,
Yeah, that's the only thing.
smurfing on
exactly
people.
where the Aurora's nice from
like, I don't think
Thanatos
Thanatos, yeah.
A Dragon's kind
I
of
don't
just
know.
like a high fantasy
I've
version
watched
of
a
Crab,
few NA
and
games.
C9 definitely want to maintain
Thanatos
control
looks
over
OP.
Stallion.
Hey, let's gamble.
Griffin goes in.
There you go,
Paranoia
Griffin,
target
ults
onto
in.
Sven, but he cannot continue diving any further
Nice ult.
forward. Cryogen and Masu both here still. Quad has made his teleport
Okay,
towards the
Bard ult
fight.
misses. They get Dragon still. Oh, Quad's going in. Oh my god. Oh, that Renata ult's so ass.
Knock up there as they finally secure one back.
I mean, it works. I guess they get one.
FlyQuest will get something for their troubles, but C9 get the objective.
He's been the best for 2 years.
Versus
True,
Cloud9
true.
has been very like Cloud9 favored.
Yeah.
But this
Does Pyongyang
game,
speak Chinese?
FlyQuest
No, not
versus
yet.
APA is pretty even because APA
True.
got 2 kills on
It's
bottom
getting
lane,
better. He
but
is
FlyQuest as a
learning
team have killed
pretty
him
quickly,
twice back.
but
So
it's still
they put
like
a target on him,
very
and,
not good enough.
At least they're able to get that.
He's
Of
still
course,
studying,
Cloud9
though.
is very
I mean, like,
beneficial,
dude,
continue stacking dragons.
I will say,
As
Korean
Vulcan,
work ethic
he
is like
attached,
S
but he
tier.
got the exhaust
Like,
down.
if you have a Korean player on your team, like, yeah, maybe he's bad, but dude, he'll probably work harder than every other player on your team.
Has some friends waiting in the Dragon Pit if she does. So Quad just all the way back underneath the turret. Now, honestly, the game
Top
in its
lane
entirety
pool and
isn't
also
super far
disgusting
apart. It is
ass.
still a
Morgan, Fudge, Impact, Dokla. Oh my
lead for
god.
C9
Dude.
with the 2 Drakes. They've got
I don't know how
1,000
Lord
gold
Morgan got on
advantage.
the team. I don't know why
FlyQuest still have
Dokla's
moves
the
they can make,
answer
and this is one
when
of
he
those
can't get
moves right here.
Zamdo.
Masu and Cryogen set the trap, and Sven gets caught.
Yeah, and that's kind of quintessential of what we talked about with
Thanatos,
this FlyQuest
Castle,
roster. They're
Rest.
going to be looking for angles.
Rest will be
going
the
to
third best
trying
top
to
leader. Yeah,
find
I
a
agree.
way to get back into this game. This Kalista Renata combo
Green
is still very,
business
very
culture is
deadly.
absolutely brutal, which
Sven
shows down
steps up
school
a
life.
bit
Yeah,
too far,
but I mean,
and
like
they're
in
there to
esports,
punish.
like everyone works
high
hard,
on
but I'm
rush.
just saying, like,
Able
because
to
right
get
now
him.
we're on vacation,
They
right? But
push
he's
the
still
wave,
studying, he's still
and
practicing, still trying to speak.
Honestly, let's see. I
So
mean,
I'm like,
Cloud9
you know what?
should be
Respect,
fine here.
man.
Vulcan
Like, he's
just doing
like,
a little
he understands
harassment
that he
as
has problems and he's
does
trying to
bark
fix them. I'm like,
things
dude, that's all you can
journeys
ask from
around,
like a
but
pro player.
They
Like, the worst is like players
putting
that
that
just
golden
suck and then
right
don't do
back
anything to
down.
fix it.
FlyQuest now just remain
Like, if a player
focused
works
on the
hard to
game
like
plan
improve,
with this Nocturne,
like-
Griffin Nocturne Ultimate,
I
you know,
think that's
coming up fairly
respectable.
shortly, and see what they can
Make
do
him
on that
stream?
next Nocturne ult timer, because your solo laners
It's only
should
Dog
be
that really
level
streams.
11s quite soon, as Vulcan now a vulnerable target. But when Akali can get level 11 as well, you know, having high potential here as far as assassination.
Looked like a little bit of a perhaps panic ulti there from Gakgos, needing to get away from Thanatos. So if we end up getting ourselves a Rift Herald fight, that cooldown could end up being very important, as items are coming online.
I should talk to
across the
my
board
broken
here. You can
Chinese
see
on
we've already got
stream,
5
dude.
stacks on APA's Rod of Ages.
We can
just
both
completed
speak
experimental hex
shitty
plates for
Chinese to
Griffin.
each other. He speaks
Thunder
Chinese like
Akali
I
as well.
speak
These are two of the
Chinese.
champions in the
It's
game
kind of
that have these
funny.
really niche
Like,
items that they
oh,
like to
okay,
buy,
yeah,
but
dude.
that just
Just,
feels so
we know
good on the
keywords,
champs.
so we just use them.
Yeah, whenever I like that
Do you have
the
a partnership
Akali
with
item.
Twitch, or can you?
You know,
Oh, we
like,
don't
I
have a
think of
partnership
any
with
other
Twitch. They can
champion
stream
when
on
I
any
think
channel.
of Gunblade, I think of Akali, and again,
I think
Quad.
of Kale. Kale from back in the day.
Yeah,
used
from
to
like
build
Italy.
yes, yeah.
when they think of that staple. You can see FlyQuest double yet as they start this objective or really aggressively
Vulcan?
posture for control without
Yes,
that being
Bard
available
portal,
yet.
though.
As there's your paranoia, Vulcan's the target, but he goes on a magical
Gets
journey,
out.
just walks right back over the wall.
Now, UC9, they are kind of responding with the Akali getting some turret plates down.
Okay,
They're probably
Monster.
taking this bot side.
The most difficulty answering in this game, but they're going to attack side lanes right now. Gakko.
Look at his bot tower.
Yeah.
Oh my god, AP is
Nice
taking
wave clear there
hits.
from Gakgos. Just barely got the ulti back up, and then
Actually-
has to use it to try to survive the dive. But
That
there's
was
plenty of
actually kinda,
damage
like,
there
clean by,
between
APA.
Thanatos and APA. Meanwhile, back in mid, there's Vlad going
Masu?
in for the Cyclone kill into Masu, and the crushing blow does it. Griffin cannot defend the Kalista in time. Cryogen has to make sure he doesn't get the enemy in, but the
And again, Rift Herald Akali, but then I really love that Aurora.
Green tower
for
mid.
taking the opportunity
They
to
get, oh my god, they
take
get
this
free tower
Drake
top.
and potentially remove
Oh my
that
god,
early
dude! Like,
stacking with
is the
APA
macro
taking
like? I
this
feel like the
topside
lane
2-1.
assignments
Yeah, and
this
it's
series has been
important that
so
Santos is in a
bad,
good
dude.
spot because
I feel like
the
Cloud9 keeps getting like
Orianna is
free
kind of a liability in the
objectives
side
like
lane, so
all the
if,
fucking time.
Wait a second.
Quad's going in for the assassination here on
Well, never
Blabber,
mind,
but he
Quad,
takes him
okay.
out. Nicely
I
done
see
in a
you.
1v2, trying
That's
to use
Flash.
the smoke to get away from
I mean, so is
APA, but the
APA.
flash over the wall to follow
Oh my god, he
from
had
the
no
C9
abilities.
mid laner is
He
now
flashed
an
over and
additional overextension. APA gets caught and punished by Masu and Griffin,
Never mind.
and FlyQuest
Streaming
just
does
got
not make
exactly
you
what
better
they
at a
needed
game
thanks
because
to
he's
Quad,
distraction.
recognizing
No,
his
it's
opportunity.
And
you
we were just
stream
talking
for
about how
fan
deadly this
interaction.
Akali can be,
Like, if
and
you're playing
assassinating
League,
targets in the
as-
side lane,
unless
with
if you, like,
APA then
ignore-
overreaching.
So if you were wanting to actually like, you know, stream League as you're practicing, you'd be like, you turn off chat, you'd have no music, and it would just be you looking at the game, not talking, just playing, and then just like, yeah, no chat interaction, no music, and then that's how you could improve. But people wouldn't want to watch that. People don't want to watch you just like clicking away, just like not saying
and
anything.
take a tiny gold lead in the game.
Yeah, I'd say that is one of those plays that's born
Checking
purely
streams,
of frustration.
Watching your end of the pack.
It's one of these, like, sunk
That
cost
doesn't really
fallacy
help too
plays where
much.
he's
Because we
just
do like,
mad
so like,
that
we
you
do
just
scrim
killed my
against other
jungler,
teams, right? So we practice
and, you know, maybe
like
still
5v5,
pressure,
so you can
and-
still like learn
and
more
Blabber's
from
like,
that.
"What? You're gonna let him get away with that, buddy? Because you're not thinking about, oh, Nocturne has ultimate. There's a Nocturne, and let's get a look. Now, Quad
So, yeah, it
gets a
doesn't
little
help
smirk,
too much.
this time around, and let's get a look.
But
at
it's like
live.
solo
They're already
queue.
fighting in River. Gunblade
Like,
active use.
I think
We're fighting in
streaming
River, but
solo
there's
queue once
no
in a while
dragon to
is
even fight for.
okay.
This
Maybe
is
it's
a
not
crap
optimal for
battle
practice,
right here, and that
but like
one is
losing
gonna
like
go the
3
way of
hours a
Griffin
week of
and
practice
FlyQuest.
is not the end of the
FlyQuest
world in
have
my
honestly
opinion.
retaken the goal lead.
Like, you're
It's
still
not a
getting
lot,
practice.
not
Maybe it's
anything
not
you're
like the
writing
most
postcards
optimal
home
way of
about,
practicing.
But that feels so good considering how rough this series has been.
And big thing now to me is going to be Orianna's side lanes because you just
Yeah, we do
flashed
practice
aggressively
matches
trying
off
to make
stream,
make up for that
obviously.
play.
Other
now,
teams.
with no, it's it.
I don't
you
know
have
if
to be
coaches.
super
I mean, coaches do
cautious
watch
in
other
side
players
lanes
play
as a
solo
mobile
queue,
carry with no flash.
but I don't know how much of
and
it
that's
helps
where,
scouting.
in these
I have to
sides
ask.
as well, he's, C9.
Get target.
Fate, it's going to catch out both his ally
Oh my
and
god,
Vulcan
dude! What the
immediately with
fuck?
Going to be a target in the side waves. So Blabber's hovering, Vulcan's hovering.
Yep, Vulcan
Okay,
immediately
it's
with
Bartle.
the defensive tempered Fate.
That even
is
help?
going to catch out both his ally and the enemy diver.
Okay.
As Griffin's now knocked down.
Oh my
below
god,
half
Blabber's
HP.
just fucking
Blabber
fisting
looking for a
them.
little bit more here, but he does have to be mindful of Masu's damage in return. Everybody's committing teleports.
Okay, Thanatos does have Mega Gnar though. I don't know how helpful this is.
Quad is already down to half HP.
Oh,
Masu
Vulcan!
is bound into the wall.
That's actually huge. Oh, that Renard ult's kind of fucking sick, no? Oh, never. What the fuck?
Thanatos has no Gnar bar. Quad is already down to half HP. Masu gets bound into the wall.
Oh.
Between is huge. Quad is already down to half HP.
Oh, he pulls him back.
Gets bound into the wall.
And then he Renard ults. Oh, spell shield as well from Sven.
Transform. Quad will not survive thanks to the bailout. A minute 4 for 2.
The known
Yeah, I was about to
counter
say, like,
there
how
from
the fuck
C9, Blabber
does
and
Cryo
Vulcan
just not
there
ult
to
here?
play off
It gets
of the
pulled
known
back by
target, and
fucking
then the follow-through
Masu.
here is big.
Then
Yeah,
ult.
and then
I
you
guess
see
two.
Thanatos kind of doing some damage on the backside of this, especially with the Bard ult. C9 capitalizing. That re-engage from Blabber was so...
Dragon actives for it's making the play, maybe making sure you're
Holy
Nocturne
shit.
and the Akali burst.
It's fight
And for
Nocturne.
FlyQuest, it's about maybe
Dude, look at that
making
bar
sure
tunnel,
you're hitting
dude.
an angle where they might not expect you, but no, it's C9 making the
I don't know
play
if it's worth
instead.
using
And with a
Wukong ult
quick
that way.
kill onto the enemy
This jungle matchup, how much we...
Yeah, he just smurf it if you look back.
Off of the known target counter there from C9. Blabber
Like,
and
Thanatos
Vulcan
there.
to play off of the
And then he
known
flashes
target, and then the
onto the
follow-through
other
here is
side.
big.
It's actually
Yeah,
really
and
well
then
done.
you see Thanatos...
No, Thanatos has been fucking smurfing it this series, dude.
These jump on Griffin there, and it's going to be
Dude,
Baron to
Griffin,
C9
I feel like he's
potentially.
always
FlyQuest
dying
is
or getting
looking to
caught
stop
out.
it, but the Baron health bar already down to 5,000 here.
I mean, there's
Quad
free
seeing
Baron,
if he has to
right?
go all the way around for a long pincer attack.
Oh,
as
never mind,
Thanatos
Gekko's
jumps
gets caught
over the wall,
out.
ready to stop
Oh,
Gekko's. The Baron already
Gekko's.
secured by Blabber and C9.
Oh, he tried to
Tempered Fate timing,
predict
trying
it.
for something cheeky there. Doesn't quite work
That
out,
doesn't matter.
quite need to.
It
Blabber
doesn't
gets the
matter.
kill
Bard
onto
misses, but it
Gekko's
doesn't
at
matter.
a massive Dragon should
Drake, or no, talked about how good he was kind of struggling to team fight with them. I feel like
Alright,
we've
they
seen...
get Dragon.
Oh,
We're
Here's the
seeing a dive now.
Nocturne.
Griffin going in, looking for the kill on
Okay.
and finds a massive
Ugh.
shutdown. Huge
Okay, that
stuff there
Thanatos
from
like he was kind of
FlyQuest,
weird.
But another nice Bard stun coming out from
I mean, they get
Vulcan.
Sivir.
Keeps Thanatos alive.
Okay,
And now
Masu's
trying
just
to fight
auto
and
attacking
fight
for 10
all the way
years?
through this.
Never mind,
But
doesn't
Blabber's
matter.
got the dash.
It's
The Cyclone takes him out, and now there's no way for Cryogen to do
Oh,
anything
triple
about
kill
this
for
on his own.
Blabber.
A triple kill to Blabber, and he's thinking about more. Moment.
I don't know. The Geckos
Yeah.
this series.
To's just waiting in the jungle.
I mean, he is like a rookie, right? The thing is, they have triple rookies. That's crazy to me, dude. I can't imagine how hard it is. I can't think of a team that had triple rookies be good.
Does take a couple of spears for his trouble.
Like, I'm trying to think, dude. Maybe if they were like older rookies, like 20-something-year-old rookies, maybe that'd be okay, but not like 17, 18, 19-year-old rookies. BCG doesn't have young rookies. They have one rookie. What are you talking about?
Just going to continue their push. There's
Lauren.
only 2 left alive on the FlyQuest side.
If anything, CFO has 2 rookies.
I mean, C9 said they were confident in picking.
Yes, W does not have. Okay,
as
technically they
their
have
opponent
2
once they
rookies
learned
in the
that
sense
they
that
could,
Dyer and
they're looking great
his
to
toe
close
are
out
on
the
the younger
series.
side. The rest of the team is not rookies. Fuck.
Scat goes to target from Blabber as he goes in, finds a dominating streak.
Wait a minute.
As Griffin gets stunned, he's already down.
Is this over?
But he their next.
Oh no, it's not over. No, wait. It's not over.
Men on the map to hopefully defend their Nexus at least for a little while longer. Thanatos, the only one with a decent health bar left.
Oh!
But that's not going to stop him.
Oh, it is over.
And again, Thanatos in hot pursuit of Griffin does not want to allow that last.
What the fuck?
It's an ace for C9, and once again, Vulcan is just trolling because it's funny. He's trolling because that's
What
how well
the
he's
fuck?
played
25
this far
minutes
this game.
again!
It's another 29 dominant.
So Cloud9, man, they're
performance from so
listen.
many of the C9 players
They're not
too.
great, but they're fun to watch. I mean, Thanatos is good. I don't know about the rest of the
Vulcan and
team.
Blabber,
Fuck
absolutely
me,
my
man.
front runners. This is going to be a hard
Holy
one to pick
shit,
on who I
dude.
think
What
the
the
player
fuck
of
am I
series is.
watching?
Chat, let me know what you guys think. Lounge.
I need to go